Welcome to Moneypenny's new headquarters. Our new office based here in Wrexham, which we've built over the last 18 months, 12 months of construction. This is the result. It is hopefully one of the most exciting office developments in the area, certainly the largest office development that's been in North Wales or the Wrexham area ever. And it's somewhere which is pushing the sort of boundaries of how an office can work in terms of mixing that work-life balance quite a lot. We've got things which we'll talk about inside in terms of we've got a pub and we've got tree houses, we've got lots of play areas, but at the same time the emphasis on this building is about productivity for Moneypenny and achieving our overall goal of consolidating our 5 different offices into one single office here and giving us the opportunity to grow. I had a great moment yesterday, which is where some of the architects came over, along with the developers, and they were there to have a bit of a bun fight over signing off the building and handing it over. And as they walked up here, I just happened to be on the inside. One of the first things the architects did was sat on the hand of my gorilla and got his photo taken. And so suddenly for me, that meant things had worked. One of the main things we want to achieve out of this building is when people walk up to it and walk into it, we want them to smile, and be that a client, be that a member of staff, be that a potential recruit. If people smile, we know we get the best out of them in every respect, and the building is helping people smile, and that's job number 1. Every single employee at the moment listed on here, again, it's all part of that feeling belonging, because we've got an extraordinary team at Moneypenny, and their contribution to the business in whatever small or major role they play at the moment is the only way we've achieved this. So the building is owned by our staff, for our staff, and that is the start of that, really, is making sure that their names are on the walls and part of it. Welcome to the middle of Moneypenny. What we want to do in this area is we want every single member of staff every day to rub shoulders with other members of staff. And it doesn't matter what department they're in, it doesn't matter if they're IT, marketing or whatever. We want them to come into this space and to share their thoughts, their ideas, their aspirations. It's Moneypenny's heart, and it's its soul, and it's its character, all in one space. People walk in, everyone at Moneypenny will have an app on their phone, and it'll say, Ed, I like what looks like an espresso. And you walk up here and press go, and you have your coffee waiting for you as you walk into the company, which I adore. And here we go. And that's it. The whole coffee machine is that pipe and an app on there, if you want the app, if you don't have your phone with you. Or if you do have your phone with you, then we have it here. And this is my first ever taste. It's the first time I've seen it working. It's great. Around the reception desk, on the back of the reception desk, again, it's great to encourage people to come into work early, because people if people run into work, run up to their desk and think, sugar, I've only just got here. That's not such a great thing. On here, every morning, there's fruits, there's croissant, there's lots of hot nibbles and so on. And it's a free service for everyone. Wander in, breakfast is there. So if people can enjoy their time and just relax as they come into work, it's good for us. Hopefully it's good for them. It's a good thing. You need to get a lifestyle designer to design a lifestyle space. Office designers will create office spaces, and trying to get an office designer and put them into that box of designing a lifestyle space is nearly impossible. So we gave up, and we got in touch with this company who do pubs, and they do funky sort of pubs around the place. And we said to them, guys, what can we do? And they got very excited about this in a way that excited us, the fact they're excited. The furnishings in this area are totally down to them, and they're very, very different to anything we started out at. And we'd have saved an awful lot of time if we'd clocked this idea in the first place. We needed a wall there, and some bright spark said, well, when you have company meetings, why don't you just sit everyone down on that space, on that wall, and put seating on there? And it works absolutely brilliantly. This area is, we feel, critical to Moneypenny's daily routine. Everybody eats at Moneypenny. We put on hopefully a good spread for them every day. We love the team that run it. They're all part of our daily lives. They all know what we like and what we don't like. And it's fits wonderfully with what we feel is our heart of the business. This whole region of the building exemplifies so much of what is good about Moneypenny, about that enjoyment of being here, and the fact that we're hopefully striking a balance between that sort of what's work and what's play. And we like this area because of the way it is, really. It's a happy area. And we've gone for truly logical signage. So where things are put away, well, hopefully we say they're put away instead of sorting at the storeroom. We have a right-hand side and we have a left-hand side, and we have down on the right and up on the right and so on. It's kind of a nice fun way of pinning down locations. Come down here, come into the bar. This is one of the most exciting areas. This space is about being social and about enjoying your time at Moneypenny and enjoying it after Moneypenny, and using those relationships you have at work and using the facilities you have at work for your own enjoyment in your own time. This space here is hopefully starting to, well, on the original brief of the architects, we had this: bring the outside in, inside out, turn it round, mix up those spaces. We want everyone to want to spend time outside. We don't want to feel cocooned in an office. So we've got a hog-in path running round. We've got various swings in trees, lots of fun things, hopefully to encourage people out there and to enjoy that space. And we've even got our own pond, which very excited about. We had 4 little ducklings on it last week, which has made my day. This scene is quite alien to a lot of businesses, and we're very fortunate to be where we are, to be in this sort of semi-rural location. I don't think that many offices have such brilliant views, but we don't share the space with anybody. We're in our own little world, and we're very, very fortunate for that. Throughout the offices, we've created individual kitchen pods. Again, nothing too exciting about this. Tea and coffee areas for each person. But the reason we did them, and the reason we did them this way, is so that we'd break up the office space. I don't know if you've ever been into a call centre environment, but one of the most shocking things is this mass of people and just little heads everywhere, and in losing that sort of individuality that comes with being one of 1,000. And we didn't want to do that, so we've used these kitchen pods to break up each of the floors. I do love these. These came from Camden Lock, so somebody had a lock-up, were pulling it apart, and a friend of ours was there, and he said, "I'll have those." In the office, natural light is a critical thing for us. Again, I sat down with everyone at Moneypenny, getting everyone's thoughts, and right up there, in fact, I would say the highest thing up there was people wanted a view. They wanted natural light. And so what we said to the architects was, we'd like everybody to be somewhere around 5 metres from natural light. And we got that. And what they did was they incorporated the atrium. So they put all the light into the atrium, coming to the office space on that side, obviously the outside light coming there. This is one of those rooms which I know that everyone will come up with every excuse to come and use. We say that we want all the meetings to be down there in the middle of the atrium. However, this is where people will want to have the meetings. And this is our treehouse. It's, at the end of the day, it's a meeting room. It's a meeting room like any other meeting room we've ever been to. But it's a fun one. And why not? There seems to be no reason why not. We can have a laugh in here, we can have a giggle, we can do some serious business, but we can enjoy all that's going on around Moneypenny at the same time. There will be a lot more going on, a lot more plants, a lot more sort of shape. It feels very sort of flat, but so we're introducing a lot of character, and that's all turning up tomorrow. We worked very hard to develop a seating arrangement which worked for Moneypenny. So we came up with this system here. These are 120 desks. We got them made by a company called Gresham, and we've been trialling them for over a year in lots of different scenarios. The point is that when a Moneypenny PA is sitting here, they're talking directly at the screen, and yet just to their side, either side, their colleagues are around them, and they can share that information that they want to outside of the phone conversation. So at any time when you're on the phone, you're talking to a high screen. As soon as you're off the phone, you can spin round and share. In all of the office spaces, as you come around here, there's a shame on camera, you can't actually feel it. Every single surface as you go around the building is sound absorbent. So be that these chaps here, we've got more absorbent carpet tiles on the screens, even these, I think they're called ceiling rafts hanging up there. And basically they are a bit like compressed domestic insulation foam, all squashed in and put into panels. And the result is that in this space, we have no bouncing sound, and it's quite eerie at first because there's no echoes at all. We're up here on the top floor. This is a shell of a room. This is our growth space. So this is the future of Moneypenny. Within 12 months, we will be fitting this out, and this will house, between the two wings, another 400 odd people. The rate of growth we have as a company, we have to make sure that the building itself supports us in every way possible, and supporting new staff coming in is critical to that.